let's look at finding geometric means one more time here. We'll just look at 3 examples in a row really quick, and I think you guys will get the hang of it. So we're asked to find the geometric mean of each pair of numbers, and if necessary, give the number in simplest radical form. Okay? So in each of these cases, we're going to let x represent the geometric mean. All right, so I'll just go through maybe and set up each of these problems first. Remember, the smaller number is going to be our extreme on the low end, and our larger number is the extreme on the high end. So we're just going to say that basically 2 over x equals x over 8. That's how we'll set up this particular one. And really, again, all we're doing is saying that x squared is going to be equal to 16. Okay? But I like to set these up. And so again, just like the cross products property, so now I'm going to say 8 over x equals x over 9. And on the one on the bottom here, we'll basically have that 10 over x is going to be equal to x over 30. Okay? I find it helpful to set this up. After a while, you guys will find maybe that you're more comfortable just maybe starting at this next step, which is, I guess, is okay. So if we go back to part A here, if we use the cross products property here, we'll find that x squared is going to be equal to 16. And if you take the square root of both sides, you'll end up getting that x equals 4. Now remember, in this particular case only, we're going to just take the positive values because we're going to be talking about distances here, and we know that distances are always going to be positive. Okay? And so again, on this next part, we're just going to use the cross products property and say that x squared is going to be equal to 72. If you take the square root of each side, we'll then get x equals radical 72. Which I know I can split that up into 36 times 2. So I'm going to say x equals radical 36 times radical 2, which gives me a value of 6 radical 2, would be the geometric mean of those two numbers, 8 and 9. Okay? And then finally, one last example here. I'm just going to scroll down maybe a little bit. Okay? And again, I'll use the cross products property here to get x squared equals 300. Okay? I'll then take the square root of each side to get now x equals radical 300. Okay, and now I can split this up. You know, I know 100 is a perfect square, so I'll call this maybe x equals radical 100 times radical 3, which now is going to turn into 10 rad 3. Okay, so again, I wanted to take you guys through lots of examples here for a reason. Okay, this is going to have to come really easily to us in a second here. Okay, so hopefully these extra examples were helpful, and now we're going to talk more about the geometric mean and how it actually applies to right triangles and similar right triangles.